Hey everybody, welcome back to Kubar's Adventures in Dark Souls Remastered. And funny enough, I was recording for a couple minutes, or thought I was recording, but I forgot to press the recording button. Anyway, this is actually recorded a few weeks after my last video, but will probably be uploaded a lot sooner than that. And I shouldn't say sadly, but obviously, if you're watching this at all, and you've probably seen the numbers I have up, this is not a full-time gig thing for me. I'm just doing this for fun. Come on, Yeah, I always find if you can take a trade with little damage, just take the trade. Maybe getting 3 of them was not the best idea. Yeah. Typically, I always find with enemies that are supposed to be quicker like this, it's mostly about baiting it till you get that one sweet spot swing. But, I digress. Last time, we got the ability... We took out Pinwheel. Oh, missed the 4th one over there. So today we're taking on the Painted World. 2 there. That was not a trade you should take. Unless it's the last enemy in the room. Bait the swing. Because the hilarious part, as far as I'm concerned, in video games in general, is that once they start an attack animation, they will not stop. I know in real life that does happen at times, where people just be like, they go to a swing and they can't stop, but sometimes it's like, alright, I'm clearly away and you can't just stop and turn around to get me. I don't know. It's just... Older games, I understand it. Games nowadays, I don't know. I think the coding is up to snuff where they can just be... So, like, alright, if he's moved out of the way, you can stop the swing. But then again, I guess that would make it maybe not too realistic, but definitely make it too hard. Because half time a boss, the only reason they don't, like, destroy you is because, like, they get stuck in a specific animation. Now, I know that, if you look in the distance, and this works here because it's the Painted World, right? So, it could very well be that all those trees and whatnot are just painted. Even the close ones look like they're not really there. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I switched there. So... This is a painted world, and that works. This little area, more or less, is it. So it could just be that they're in this painted world. There's nothing past here. I wonder, like, just who is piling them up like that? In here, of all places. Alright, let's access the box. Get my humanity. 4. I should need more than 4. Use 3 of them. Alright, now, Kindle first. I generally prefer to go hollowed through most of the game. I don't know if I touched on that. But, just because I don't like dealing with invaders. I know that, and they did explain it once when they made Dark Souls 2. There's actually no reason whatsoever for you, except for PvP purposes, for you to be unhollowed in this game. because of that, there's no, or I shouldn't say there's no reason, there's no negative. If you're just a guy who just wants to play single player, nope, not you. Ugh, I never liked these things. They always just grossed me out because they're like pulsating. Oh, what? Toxic? I don't remember them being able to cast Toxic. I think I have moss clumps. Do I have moss clumps on me? Poison buildup. I do not have the Toxic buildup one. So I'm just gonna have to power through it, I guess. Yay. Alright, what's in here? If I remember, aren't there like big rats in here or something? Oh yeah, anyway, the original point I was trying... Oh, just a... What is that? There we go, they're dead. Like in Dark Souls 2, if you are hollowed, you straight up have half your health. No discussion about it, just straight up half. It's like which, funny enough, makes a weird sense. If you look at the lore for it, it could just be that you are farther away from a place like Lordran, and because you're farther away, it might be that the curse is just a lot stronger. Run away. Nope, that wasn't happening. Sorry, sometimes my thoughts, they ramble a bit. But alright, focus, get it down. From a lore perspective, I can definitely see Dark Souls 2 being that the curse has just gotten worse over time. Because what you see in Dark Souls 3, like if you link the fire, it's barely anything. So there just isn't enough anymore, and you're probably not near the first flame to properly stop the curse anyway. So it could just be that the curse effect you get from seeds and whatnot, it's just fortifying the curse that's already in you. I mean, I am pulling that out my butt, but it makes sense. At least to me it does. Now, oh, come on. Now have a drink of Estus. I just always find it funny, like when you actually look at them being covered in so many different like arrows. It's a funny thing to me. I already have Toxic, so it's unlikely that's going to be a problem, affect me more. In Dark Souls 3, it's different. Like you have full health, but you get extra health if you unhollow or rekindle. I'm not entirely sure, like what the terminology, I forget, was for that one. I don't recall killing two of them. I keep getting sidetracked in my own thoughts. I do apologize. Where did you come from? So yeah, I tend, or I prefer, at least in this game, to go hollow, just because except for bosses, when I want to summon a NPC, I don't typically want to interact with other people. Like, I have friends in real life for that purpose. Now, a bit of a lore question that I personally have is the Painted Worlds, I understand, is where they put undesirables. Like, the gods or whoever didn't want it. They said, no, this is not a good thing to have around. Let's just up and get rid of it. Okay. Fair enough. You know, it's not exactly uncommon. Now, some of these things... Now, he's going to wake up a lot earlier. That is actually just cool to watch. Now, bait him this way. Hold on a minute. See, can I... This is... No. No, need better range. Back up. Back up. Now, back up again. Hit him in the face a couple times. Let your stamina go back up. This thing being here, I understand. Well, why? Why? Like, did I just attract it at some point from up there? I don't know. This is not going as... Oh, it's going better than I honestly thought it would have. I think I would have died by now. You know, because akin to my general rustiness with Dark Souls, it's been a couple weeks. Why, though? Him being here, I understand. Because it's a dragon. Flat out, it's a dragon. It's an undead dragon, but it's still a dragon. The gods do not like these guys. There we go. Those bloated head things that just throw toxic around? Okay, I can understand those too. Maybe that toxic is something the gods are like, no, this is bad. Get rid of that too. Blood shield. Interesting. This half over here. Nah, not gonna do it. I know there was a glitch in the original where it'll just stand up on you, but oh well. I really hate toxic. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great mechanic because it's like, okay, you can't just, you know, wait it out. You're going to be, if you got it, you're going to be working your butt off to get rid of it. Alright, well, that was... So, the crow people here also makes a degree of sense to me. I mean, it is believed there's some connection between them and Vilka, which, okay, I can't say it's false, but, you know, them being here too, we don't freaking like you, so go away. Did I make a wrong turn somewhere? Because I decidedly remember you could go around here. Did I just goof myself into oblivion? Okay. I don't remember there being more rats around. But these are just white rats, right? Look at them. They are just white rats. So, what is the overall idea of keeping them in here? I can even understand with these hollows, like, these hollows could have been, like, extreme criminals. Like, of the criminals of the highest order. What, like, before they died. Or before they came in here, right? Maybe they stole from Gwyn or Seethe. You know, just trying their best to... Be honest with you, I got nothing for it. Oh, great. More rats? I mean, Priscilla generally, I think we understand, is here because her ability can kill gods. Or something along those lines. But these are just albino rats. Did, like, Gwyn or Nito, like, were they just chewing on the corpse? These were just exceptionally, you know, tough rats that were chewing on the corpses in Nito's home, and he was just like, you know, get rid of them. I'll get that later. I don't like these white rats. They're eating the corpses of the you know, things I take care of. I want them gone. Did the witch just really not like rats? I mean, to be honest, we have no freaking idea when the Painted World was made, how old it is. For all we know, it could literally be thousands of years old. Dark Souls is interesting in that way. Okay. Good. Now I'm just gonna go see. I'm gonna go cash my souls in because that seems like a good amount. I don't want to lose it. Alright. I keep hearing that grunting, and I'm not sure what it is. It's bothering me though. I wonder. Could I get that this way? Yeah. One humanity. Worth it. Alright, that's one level up. Let's see. endurance. We're going to keep pumping endurance now. Alright. Then the phalanx that's here. Wow, each time. You know, I think I'm going to switch to a spear when I'm dealing with these people, because I honestly not entirely sure how to escape the toxic. Now, now what did I cover that's in here? The crows I covered. Now, there's one coming down now. Not too difficult. Still creepy as hell, though. Now, I feel like this is clearly not half human. If you look at it, it's basically emaciated. And I don't know, like, why. What is it meant to be? Now, these things, right? That does not look forbidden or whatever. It's just effectively Spartans. And I could, like, most of the gods and whatever could kill this stuff. I'm sure you all you gotta do is bring in, back away, bring in, like, you know, a couple black knights and whatnot, or could just go with some white knight archers. Okay. This is gonna go very differently to how I imagined it. Alright, we're gonna change up weapon here. Let's see, what do I got? Lightning spear. Okay, no. Yeah, I don't usually deal with them, I ain't gonna lie to you. I usually just I just go around them. And that's not gonna change. But I don't actually see why they're in here, unless their just appearance is so grotesque to the ones that could decide who comes in here. But sorry, these guys, I remember you got a concert. Oh boy. Alright. Sorry, just when I get to this point, I keep trying to focus my thoughts. Not the easiest thing. But, yeah. I'm going to keep this video a bit short, because if I keep trying to go on, it's going to end up a lot longer, so I'd rather do it in a couple parts that are more digestible. Of all the enemies in the Painted World, alright, the only ones that really make sense to being here are the hollows and bloated pardon me. The hollows and bloated head things, because the hollows could very easily just be, like the criminals or whatnot that have, like, you know, angered the gods, tried to steal something, any number of things. The bloatheads, same time, maybe toxic is really that big a problem, or just so deadly and devastating. You know, that is an entirely possible thing. I'm just getting the bombs here for when I actually get around to dealing. Because I figure, you know what, fire's going to get past the shields, I'm pretty sure. The dragon, it's a dragon. Why wouldn't it be here? It probably was undead, was walking around, and they said, all right, no, that thing's still kicking. Throw it in here. Could very well be that at the time, whatnot, they were just concerned because, like, well, what if we keep... They might have thought it's carried the same curse that humans did, because if it's if it's gone hollow, then it might just keep coming back. And if it keeps coming back, then that's a problem. So I thought, just throw it in here so it stays in here. Because who's it going to hurt? Priscilla, because of her life hunt ability. King Jeremiah makes sense in here too, because, well, he probably just entered in here of his own free will. I'm not sure, but that's just, like, the lore for this place is obviously it was a painted world, and it's effectively used as a prison. That's as far as I understand it, anyway. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video here. Next video with this is going to be the continuation of exploring here. It might be a three videos dedicated, because I do want to explore all of it, because we're kind of at that stage at the end of the game where, like, everywhere's open, so there's no reason not to fully explore an area. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Like I said, I don't script any of this. This is what comes to my mind at the time. I might, when I get to Dark Souls 2 or 3, or heck, maybe even this, I might start actually, like, giving notes, put the little notes down to organize what I'm trying to say. Or I might just play the game, record for 20 minutes, and then add my voiceover afterward. We'll see. Anyway, thanks again. If you like, hit the button, subscribe, you know, share, and see you next time.